Happy Monday from the Italian Alps. Neil Murphy here, and the Dynamic Man podcast, coming to you live on day 28 of the 40-day challenge, 40 days on. That's 40 straight days of snowboarding. That is the commitment I make every year to myself. To get out there, no matter what the aches and pains, no matter what the conditions, and get out there and have at least one run, maybe more, usually more. But, taking it easy on the days that encourage it. And when there's not a lot of snow, maybe yesterday there was some fresh snow over the weekend, so that was a long day. That was like 5 hours out there. But on Saturday, maybe, 2 hours. So the upshot of it is, when you make a commitment to yourself and carry it through, the satisfaction, the fulfillment, the achievement, and the psychological and physical benefits of carrying through what you intended to do in a new year. Now, does that tie in with New Year's resolutions? It's kind of something similar, yeah. But it's very important to have the consistency and the challenge to go and just do something for yourself. And this is what I do for physical fitness, which carries me right through the year. Psychological hygiene, which does wonders for my mental wellness, my psychological, my emotional, my spiritual wellness. Being high up in the mountains here, looking out the window across the valley at peaks in Switzerland, peaks up the valley in France, and looking down 2,500 feet, 800 meters onto the city of Aosta, which is very historical. It's got medieval walls still around the city. A fair, an arts and crafts and woodwork fair that's been going on for 1,000 years. This is the 1,000th anniversary of the fair this year. And there's a lot of history around here. There's a lot of people living according to the environment. And that's beautiful. Friendly, hospitable. The food is incredible. But the attitude around here is, when you go to tip someone around here, they're almost offended because you're trying to commercialize their natural state of being, which is hospitality. They do it because that's deeply ingrained in them. And that's part of the challenge, the 40 days on challenge, is that it's deeply ingrained in me now. I've been doing it for 10 years. And it is a challenge. But the beauty of this kind of a challenge is that you're working at altitude. And there is a difference in attitude. There is a difference in aptitude because the environment is spiritually rewarding, is aesthetically rewarding, and it does wonders for your sense of wonder. You're awestruck. You're looking up at mountains that are just massive, with all sorts of lines and trees and angles and ravines and gullies and snowfields, glades, houses with roof slates that are like rocks, patio stones. So like everything about this place is rock solid, sturdy. And even for the firewood, as you can hear the fire sparkling in the background there, firewood dries out so fast in this environment. It's dry humidity. You know, I often say it's not as cold as it is at sea level in Ireland right now. And that's a fact. So the challenge of this 40 days on is that you're tapping into an infinite source of energy, the mountains. The air is rarefied, it's less oxygen, but it's fresh, it's clean, it's crisp. And to enjoy a coffee or a beer or a frizzante, there's a refreshment to the drinks at this altitude that is remarkable. It really is. The air is so crisp. It has a positive effect. It's a really good place for learning. Altitude is some level, the next level for your learning state. That's why I'm offering to do some coaching at this level, because for me, I'm in my happy place. I'm in my element. My energy is elevated, and I think I know this is a good environment to bring guys in their 40s and 50s up here, you know, for a week. Limited availability, of course, because you don't want to spread yourself too thin. It's all about quality. It really is, at this altitude, it's all about quality. It's next level. It's the highest level of coaching. For me, the invigoration is complete. 4 weeks into my 40 days, and the blood is flowing freely. I'm moving well. Of course, there's aches and pains, no doubt, but you know, I'm breathing well, I'm sleeping well, I'm eating well. My physical being is thriving. My psychological well-being is, I couldn't be happier. So, invigoration, energized, revitalized, in my element, happy, learning, always curious, always talking to people, wanting to know how life is for the locals, talking Italian. That's the thing. When you're in this learning state at this altitude, it's very easy to take on new messages. It's very easy to change habits. It's an environment that is completely different to where you are probably right now, where I am normally, sea level. So you can't help but take your own situation to a higher level. Starting here, this is the foundation. Now I just had a client here last week, surprised, because I hadn't planned on it, and he has just left yesterday morning, reinvigorated, happy. He's taken on so much. He's asked himself good questions. I've asked him more good questions, and he's gone back to Ireland this morning, revitalized, re-energized, with a new outlook on life. 57 years old, he understands that got to keep moving. after a week at altitude snowboarding. That was his choice. He's going to use that this past week, as a foundation to really step up his lifestyle, his mentality, his mindset. Everything about 2025 has been restructured, rebuilt on the basis of being coached at altitude in the Italian Alps for just 1 week. 1 week. So I'm going to offer places for 5 or 6 guys per week. You can join me. That's 6 weeks, 40 days. You can join me, but you're going to have to show some interest right now. Get on, send me a message, DM me on Instagram, send me a message here, and show that you're up for this challenge, because you are going to get the coaching of your life. You will never have a coaching experience like this. This is incredible, even if I do say so myself. But the reason I'm doing this is because of the benefits it has given me over the last 10 years. Untold. The power that I feel in my legs, right through my body, after 40 days in the mountains, a pilgrimage, 40 days on, an aptitude of altitude, staying high, creating an environment where my mindset, my heart set, my soul set, my health set, everything about me is at a higher level than when I came. So this is what I'm offering. If this resonates with you, get out there and book a call, book an energizer call, message me on Instagram, or find a way to get in touch, and let's have a chat and see if this is for you. If you want to take your game to the next level, if you want to take your life to the next level, if you want to take your mindset, your heart set, your health set, your soul set to the next level, get in touch. Because I'm building a really powerful community of men in their 40s and 50s, and this is for you. This is really for you. Come on, man. Let's get on it. Stay high. Like and subscribe.